Your job is being replaced right now, and you don't even know it. In the last 30 days, over 100,000 knowledge workers lost their jobs. Not to outsourcing, not to a recession, to an algorithm. I want to show you exactly which jobs are already gone, which ones are next, and, most importantly, the 3-step framework to make yourself completely irreplaceable. And so here's the problem. Most people think AI replaces jobs like robots replaced factory workers, physical stuff, manual labor. But that's not what's happening at all. The jobs being eliminated right now are the ones you think are safest. The knowledge jobs, the thinking jobs, copywriters, data analysts, customer support managers, junior developers, paralegals. These roles lost over 100,000 positions combined in just 30 days. 30 days, and the acceleration isn't slowing down, it's speeding up. So, if that's the problem, how do we solve it? The first step is that we have to understand which roles are actually at risk. Not the headlines, not the hype, the data. Here's the framework nobody tells you. AI doesn't replace entire jobs. It replaces tasks, specific, repeatable, cognitive tasks. If your job is 80% tasks that an AI can do in seconds, your job as you know it is over. It's not about your title. It's about your task composition. Now think about your own job for a second. What percentage of your day do you spend on tasks that are truly unique, creative, and require human judgment? If you're honest with yourself, the number is probably lower than you want to admit. And here's where it gets even nastier. The roles being hit aren't just entry-level. Mid-level managers who spend their days in meetings, writing reports, and reviewing other people's work. That's exactly what AI is best at. Goldman Sachs projects 300 million jobs will be exposed to AI automation. That's not a typo. 300 million. But we can't be one-sided. We also need to realize that every single technological revolution in history created more jobs than it destroyed. The question isn't whether AI will take jobs. The question is whether you will be on the destruction side or the creation side of this equation. Number 2 is, you have to build what I call your AI leverage stack. This is the skill set that makes you 10 times more valuable than the person next to you. I want you to look at the person in the cubicle next to you or the person who has your same job title at a different company. That person is your competition. And if you can do what they do, but 10 times faster using AI, who do you think keeps their job? Here's the exact AI leverage stack. Level 1. Prompt engineering. Not basic prompting AA euros. I'm talking about chain-of-thought reasoning, multi-step agent orchestration, and context window optimization. Level 2. AI workflow design. This is where you stop using AI for individual tasks and start building entire automated workflows that run without you. Level 3. AI business strategy. This is where you stop being the person who uses AI and become the person who decides how AI transforms entire departments. Most people never make it past level 1. They stop at write me an email. That's not a skill. That's a parlor trick. And I'll give you a hint. The people who make it to level 3 aren't technical geniuses. They're the people who understand business outcomes and can translate those into AI workflows. The last step and the whole point of all this is to become what I call an AI-augmented professional. Someone who doesn't compete against AI, but competes with AI against everyone else. Think about that for a second. You're not fighting AI. You're using AI to fight the people who are fighting AI. You're playing a completely different game. Let me show you what this actually looks like in practice. Take a marketing manager who used to spend 4 hours a day writing briefs, analyzing reports, and coordinating with agencies. That same marketing manager, using an AI leverage stack, now spends 30 minutes on that and 3.5 hours on high-level strategy, creative direction, and relationship building. Same person, same title. 10 times the output. Who do you think is getting promoted? Who do you think is getting recruited? Now, here's the part that most people don't want to hear. The 30-day window I mentioned isn't a prediction. It already happened. Companies like Klarna replaced 700 customer service agents with AI. IBM paused hiring for 7,800 back-office roles that they say AI will handle. These announcements happened. The checks cleared. The desks are empty. And here's what's wild. Most of the people who lost those jobs still don't understand why. They think it's the economy. They think their boss didn't like them. They're looking for reasons that don't exist anymore. So, let me give you the 3 things you need to do starting tomorrow morning. First, audit your task composition. Write down everything you do in a week, every task, every meeting, every report, and next to each one, ask yourself, could an AI do this in under 60 seconds? Be brutally honest. If the answer is yes, that task is already gone. You just don't know it yet. Your job is to shift your time to the tasks where the answer is no. Second, build one AI workflow this week. Not learn about AI. Not watch YouTube videos about AI. Build something that replaces 1 hour of your work. Actually ship it. It doesn't have to be perfect. A janky automation that works is infinitely more valuable than a perfect plan that exists only in your head. Speed of implementation beats perfection every single time. Third, rebundle your value proposition. Stop describing yourself by your tasks. Start describing yourself by your outcomes. Don't say I write reports. Say I built an AI system that generates real-time business intelligence, reducing decision latency by 80%. Same work, completely different value. People look at AI replacing jobs and think it's a tragedy. But what people miss is that for the people who adapt, this is the single greatest wealth transfer opportunity of our lifetime. Every time there's a tectonic shift in how work gets done, the people who move first capture the disproportionate share of the value. The people who move last get left with the scraps. The average knowledge worker is going to keep doing what they've always done. Sending the same emails, writing the same reports, attending the same meetings. And one day, they'll walk into an empty building. But if you want to be in the top 1%, you don't react to AI. You deploy it. You don't fear it. You feed it. I'm going to leave you with this. The next 30 days are going to see another wave of job eliminations, and another after that, and another after that. The wave doesn't stop. It accelerates. You have 2 choices. Be the person who gets washed away, or be the person who learns to surf. You have to hold the line. Audit your tasks. Build your AI leverage stack and rebundle your value. Start tomorrow. Not next month. Tomorrow.